Next chapter we have chapter number 15, probability. Write down in your notebook. Probability means in class 9th also we are familiar about this chapter, and from the earlier classes also we are going to learn some concept about probability. Then write down probability means the possibilities. Probability means possibilities or chances, and we are representing probability by P, and suppose we have to write the probability of any event, then we are writing PE, and this we are reading as probability of any event. Probability of any event means happening of event, and if I am writing this as events, and if I am writing E naught means not happening any event, not happening any event. And what we know about probability of happening any event, then that probability is maybe equal to 0, it may be equal to 0 or greater than 0. Probability should always be greater than 0, it may be equal to 0, but always it is less than 1. This also we know, class 9 we have learned this concept, less than equal to 1. Here we are keeping the sign as equal to. Probability of happening an event we are getting as 0, means the probability of any event is greater than 0, less than 1. Greater than 0 means we are not getting any negative value. Then one more point, 1 marks question, write down in the notebook. Probability cannot be negative. Probability cannot be negative. On the basis of this point you are getting 1 marks question. Some values are given, MCQ question suppose you are getting, and the probability of happening an event is given to you 1/2, 3/4, 0, -1/2. Suppose these 4 options are given to you, and the question is which one is not possible for probability of happening an event. Then this we know. Here we are getting the probability negative. It means that this option is the correct one. If the question is which one is not a probability, this one is the probability of any event, this one is also, but this one is not any probability. And the formula also we know for probability of happening any event, then it is also defined as the number of favorable event upon total number of events. Then probability of any event is defined as the ratio of number of favorable event upon total number of event. This also is. One more point we are getting in class 10, and that is called the sample space. And sample space we are representing by S. Sample space means the possibilities. Write down in bracket the possibilities. Written? Then again come back on the first one. And this one is the first question. Probability cannot be negative. It should be greater than or equal to 0 or must be less than or equal to 1. And if probability you are getting equal to 0, then this is called, can anyone tell me if probability you are getting 0? Yes.
Event is not happening.
Then it is, we are writing this is an impossible event. Write down, if you are getting, if probability of any event is exactly equal to 0, then this event is called impossible event. Then 1 marks question you are getting if probability is exactly equal to 1. Yes. Yes, the question you are getting as write 2 names if probability is exactly equal to 1. Then the first one is sure event and the other one is anyone?
Possible.
No. In class 9 we have read this, if probability of any event is exactly equal to 1, then that event we are calling as sure event. Yes, good. Or certain event. All these are 1 marks question. Question is write the other name for sure event. Then that is certain event. And these are the basic concepts for the chapter probability. And the sample space means the possibilities. Then we are going to start this. Written? Then first of all we are going to learn how to get the sample space, means the possibilities. Suppose you are giving any exam, and if you are giving the exam, then the result you are getting, then in that result either you are pass or you are fail. If you are giving any exam, then in that exam either you are pass or you may be fail. And if you are telling me one more option is there, compartment is there. So then in compartment also either you are getting pass or you are fail. Means only the 2 sample space you are getting for the exam. Either you are pass or you are fail. Question is clear? Then the sample space we are getting P for pass and F for fail. Then if we have to find the probability of getting pass, you are getting passing marks, then what will be the probability of that?
0.5.
Then what we are observing here in the sample space, the total values, the total outcomes we are getting 2 and pass we are getting 1 time. It means that the probability is 1 by 0.1. You may leave your answer in fraction. If in the question the value is given to you in decimal, then you may write the answer in decimal, otherwise you may leave the answer in fraction. Same for the fail. Probability of getting fail, and this is also 1 by 2, means the 50-50 chance we are getting. Then here we are getting one more concept. And what is the concept? If you are taking the probability of happening an event is PE, then probability of not happening an event is PE naught. Then the sum of these two. If you are adding these two, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, what you are getting? 1 you are getting. It means that the sum of these two is also 1. Then this become a formula. This is a formula for finding 1 marks question. Probability of happening an event plus probability of not happening an event. The sum of these two is always equal to 1. No doubt? Now the question is given to you. Write down the question. The probability of happening any event. The probability of happening any event is given to you 0.0032. This is the probability of happening any event. Tell me the probability of not happening the event. Do it fast and tell me the answer.
So 0.9968.
All of you are getting the same.
Yes, sir.
How will you get this? By subtracting the given value from 1. Just subtract this value from 1, you will get the solution. Do the subtraction, do it fast. Subtract these two values from 1, you have to subtract this. Your answer is 6.9. How will you get 6.9? If you are subtracting this value from 1.0000, and this one is 0032, how will you get 1? All of you are doing the same. Then the 1 marks question you are getting on the basis of this also. Then let us revise some concept which we have already learned in class 9. And we are starting from a coin. If you are tossing a coin, one more word you are getting in the textbook, unbiased, unbiased, and this term you are getting, unbiased. And in class 11 we are going to get biased, in 11th and 12th. Then we are learning about unbiased possibilities up to class 10. Then here we have, if you are tossing any coin, then what are the possibilities, what are the sample space? If you are tossing any coin, then what you are getting? You have any coin, if you are tossing the coin, then what you are getting? Head you are getting, you are not getting tail. You are, what is the name of Amitabh Bachchan in Sholay movie?
Jay.
Jay. You are the Jay. You are Jay. You are getting a biased coin. You are all time you are getting head only. You are getting either you are getting head or you are getting tail. You are tossing one coin. And if we have to find the probability of getting head, then 1 by 2. Probability of getting tail, 1 by 2. If we have 2 coins, and if both the coins you are tossing together, then what are the sample space you are getting? Either you are getting head on both the coins, you may get tail on the second one, you will get tail on first one, or you will tail on the both. And if the question is, what will be the probability of getting exactly 2 head? Write down, do it fast. Write down the question. Probability of getting exactly 2 head. Then here we are observing only one time we are getting 2 head. Total number of event is 4. Formula we have favorable upon total number. Then 1 upon. And if the question is, what will be the probability of getting one tail and one head? If the particular place is not defined, whether you are getting the head on the first one, then 2 values we are getting, head and tail, 2 upon 4. And these kinds of questions we have already done in class 9. Here I am taking for 3 points. If I am tossing 3 coins together, then the sample space we are getting as all the head these are the possibilities. What we are observing, here we are getting 2 values, here we are getting 4 values, here we are getting 8 values, and the general formula we are observing, if you are tossing any coin, then we are getting the possibilities as 2 raised to power n. If one coin is tossed, then 2 raised to power 1 is 2, 2 coins, 2 raised to power 2 is 4, 3 coins, 2 raised to power 3 is 8. Means the general formula we are getting for finding the how many values you are getting for the sample space, then it is 2 raised to power n for the coin. This you have to remember. This is also 1 marks question. Then many times we are getting the question on the basis of this, but in again up to in class 10. The question you are getting, write down the question. If we toss 3 coins together, what will be the probability of getting at least 2 head. Question is probability of getting at least 2 head. Then first of all you have to observe this one. At least means minimum of 2 head. Maximum it may be 3 also. Then if you are counting the number of favorable outcomes, minimum of 2. 1, 2, 3. These 3 values, if you are observing, then these 3 values having 2 head. But according to the question, at least 2 head means maximum of 3 also we have to take. Then this one also you have to count in this. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the favorable outcome for this question. And the probability you are getting 4 upon. And if you are writing the value in fraction, you must solve that 2 value. Otherwise you are losing half marks in the board examination. One more question we are getting. Probability of getting at most 2 tail. Then again you have to understand the meaning of this one. At most. At most means maximum of 2. Not more than 2. We are counting the values which are having less than 2 tails. Not more than 2. If you are not getting any tail, then that also you have to count. At most 2 tail. Maximum of 2 tail. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are getting the 7 possible favorable outcomes for this Because in this one we are getting 3 tails. At most means not more than this, and at least means not less than this. Then here we are getting 7 upon 7. Note down this one.